Hello, it's me, Tabitha, again, and I am doing week 3 discussion about boundaries. Something I really don't have. Sometimes I really wish I had boundaries, but because myth number 7 says it very clear about how you get guilty feelings, and Dr. Townsend and Dr. Henry Cloud say it best on page 120. The idea is that because we have received, or I have received something, I owe something, which is me. Like, I feel like if somebody does something for me, I need to give it back to them, especially with my own family. I mean, I don't talk to my family very much, but if my family needed something, my dad, for example, always calls me and wants to come stay with me because him and his girlfriend are fighting. I never could say no. Or anything with my family. It has caused many conflicts between me and my husband, but he knows that I just can't say no. Like, I wouldn't say no to his family. I can't say no to a lot of people. Or sometimes it's because of myth number 1. It says, if I set boundaries, I'm being selfish. On page 105, Dr. Townsend and Dr. Henry Cloud states, a deep-seated fear of being self-centered, interested only in one's own concerns and not those of others. And again, that was on page 105. And I say this because of the Bible. I really want to live for God. Like, that's my ultimate goal in this life, is to live for God and to live by His ways. And 1 Timothy 5:8 in the English Standard Version says, but if anyone does not provide for his relatives, and especially for members of his household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. Also in Hebrews 13:16 it says, do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. Again, in Philippians 2:4, these are all English Standard Version, says, let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to the interest of others. So that's my main reason, is for not having boundaries, because I'm afraid to not be able to please God. And that's what I want, because I love God with everything that I have, even though I don't show it all the time. He knows my heart. And honestly, I don't know how to overcome these boundaries, because these boundaries are something that I need, because sometimes I do get overwhelmed and everything. But with me, I just back off. I just stay hidden in a room, or I just stay away from people. Like right now, I try to be around like-minded people, but I'm just different, and I think differently than a whole lot of people, and I get really bad guilty feelings, and I really do feel like I'm being self-centered. And I really don't want to change who I am. I want to an extent, but I don't want to change giving in to my needs for someone else's. I know I need to be good for myself and protect myself, but in order to help those, I have to help myself. But I don't get bothered by a lot of things all the time, and I really don't know why. I just can't accept boundaries, because I want God to be in my life, and He said to serve those, and that's what I want to do, is serve and help people. That helps me by helping others, and I don't know. But those are the reasons why I don't have boundaries. And maybe one day God will teach me how to have boundaries. Thank you, and God bless.